people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Brave only, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Brave only's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Brave only's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Sweet morning dew, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you were found. I come from Memphis. Our son is your son.
Welcome to the celebration.
We always got it. I'm gonna see that.
Don't you leave here today for happiness. I want you to leave here to show.
Well, hello to you. Welcome into another edition of Brain Lee's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here in the building with me here. By the way, happy belated birthday to Deacon Nolan Xavier Wells. Happy belated birthday to him. One love, much love, all love to his friends, family, everybody in between. And fuck Race Bane Tatum. They wanted to celebrate Nolan's birthday the way that they wanted to. Just because your parents didn't celebrate your birthday because you were supposed to be a one-night stand, don't mean you get to be an asshole to other people. Good damn. Now, we are here to talk about opportunity for content creators. As you guys know, we talk about the creator economy all the time. And so, literally, I think it was, a couple of nights ago, I was talking about Stephen A. Smith and Annie BJ on Clubhouse. And we got into a conversation about BuzzFeed and Byron Allen. And I said, what Byron Allen should do is utilize social media and the content creators that, are lower, maybe, 2,000 subscribers, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, all the way to 10,000. Utilize them, bring them into the HuffPost family, bring them into the Tasty family, bring them in to the BuzzFeed family, and then build it up because he wants BuzzFeed to compete with YouTube, right? So then, to my surprise last night, I see this article from Urban Radio Nation talking about what you're seeing on your screen about this BET digital initiative for on-the-ground community-based journalism. So, with that being said, let's get to it because higher is waiting, low is available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. Because one thing to know and two things for sure that over here on this channel, a lot happens early. Roll it.
It's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early.
I'm Harry Smith.
I'm Julie Chen. I'm Maggie Rodriguez.
Morning everywhere. Come on, get up.
I'm Russ Mitchell.
And I'm Dave Price. And it's a little early for this.
Now this it's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early. Every day's good when you started it up right. But whenever you start the daylight, a lot happens early. Can you feel it? And I say,
Good morning, everybody.
Are you girls ready for the Jonas Brothers?
We have an early show exclusive. Yes.
A lot happens early. Dirty.
Early.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot happens
Early.
The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.
It's a new morning.
Yes, it is a new morning. Julie Chen, Moonves, and to Russ Mitchell, Dave Price, here, Swift, and Maggie Rodriguez. You're absolutely right on this channel right here. A lot happens early. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully all is well with each and every single one of you. As we get this show started, I just want to say, for a nobody to text a nobody to stop a somebody from getting a bag, you have to be out your ever-loving mind, right? So, for those of you who don't know, Melody Cherie went viral on Cardi B's Instagram, okay? And last time I checked, Melody Cherie has gotten love from Drew Sidora, Cynthia Bailey, now Cardi B. But a person who supposedly said that they were going to leave people alone, ain't doing it. So, like I said, a nobody wants to text a nobody to stop a somebody from getting their bag, right? And like I said, it's really just false advertisement of what that individual does in their channel because they really don't talk about nothing else. They don't. They were going to have a whole rebrand of their channel. And they said they were done with talking about the show, this, that, and the third. Hello. look, you only had 3 topics: jumping over the bitch, the Kurt Franklin, interview, and then the Cat Williams interview, I believe, right? So 3 topics, everything else, Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? So I just wanted to do a math time real quick, just to show y'all something. Because I just found this really interesting. Like I said, once again, a nobody texting a nobody, right? To stop a somebody from getting it back. So Moving Successfully has 38,500 subscribers, total view count 4,373,510 total views, compared to Always a Loser with 17,400 subscribers and total views 1,639,829 total views. A difference, okay, a grand total difference of 21,100 subscribers, a difference of 2,733,681 total views. Like I said, Cardi B, Cynthia Bailey, Drew Sidora. Who are 3 celebrities that are going to promote you because they actually want to? Now, of course, your auntie who's on Coke all the time. I mean Coca-Cola. Y'all calm down. I didn't mean that Coke. Good Lord. And of course, because this whole situation stinks, Mildred got to come in and give so much perfume to make it not to mask what it is. And then a retired cop who is closer to the casket than the cradle is going to try to come through and do something. But, I think 17,400 subscribers is a lot smaller than 38,500 subscribers. But that's neither here nor there. Now, with that being said, somebody talked about somebody on YouTube, right? And somebody responded and they said, well, go watch Anonymous T. Ain't going to take no hour or nothing. Well, 14 hours ago, you did a live stream at 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 29 seconds. And then 21 hours ago, you did a live stream at 4 hours, 44 minutes, and 18 seconds. So, okay, you want to shade others who can actually hold their own and talk about a multitude of things. We'll get to that here in a minute. But I just want to bring up some points, right? So I talked about the timestamps, right? The person who talked about the other person hasn't gotten a notice from YouTube that they don't know how to create original content. And we all talk about what we want to talk about, right? We all are yappers, right? But it's a difference between having a wide spectrum of content and being a one-trick pony. Because all you know how to do is talk about Carissa Shields or Iman Krishan Rock all the damn time. I can't hear nobody. And, it's interesting because the person that responded to the person talking about them said that, maybe somebody needs to go on somebody's channel with some numbers to get, to get their voice out there, this, that, the third. And I'm just like, so we're talking about numbers? Wow, because if I remember correctly, this channel with 3,466 subscribers, we got to talk to Dr. Shania Horn, Sunny Minks, Dr. Ariel from King's Court, broke out the Never Ever Mets, talked to Aaron H. Diamond, Millie, and Josh. The Millie interview was supposed to be taped, but I was able to get done live because I showcased and handled my business of recognizing my worth. Also talked to cast members from Ready to Love and Ro from Hard Hustle Houston. She watches the reviews. She loves my energy. And not to mention too, she comes over here from time to time when I'm talking about other stuff. But also too, she came up here and we talked for about an hour and some change. And we communicate on a regular basis. So is it the numbers or is it the person? Is it the numbers or is it the person? Is it the numbers or is it the person? And this person who responded to a person that, quite frankly, ain't right all the time, but a clock is right twice a day. I was just like, I wonder if there's other content creators that don't have numbers like that. So here is No Chaser TV. Shout out to him. But if I look here, Latrice Rogers, right there on the channel with 2,690 subscribers. Dr. Marie Ashton right there on a channel with 2,690 subscribers, right? Oh, look, here's Kelly Potter from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Here's Stephanie Jones of Bell Collective. Pinky Cole, oh my God. Wow, but it has to be the numbers in order for your content to be out there. That is quite interesting to me. Oh, Destiny Payan, Tambra Cherie. Wow. Carrie Paul. Carlos King was on a channel with 2,609 subscribers, but you said somebody needs to be on a channel with some numbers in order to get out there. So I was like, is there any female content creators that don't have numbers like that? Samantha Uncut, a beautiful content creator. And I just want to go back to her video here because she has an intro to her content. And I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page here. So give me a moment. I was watching this earlier, but I just want to play it.
DJing from legends who shaped global pop culture? Now you can. You've tried scattered YouTube too.
Hi, Samantha. Hello. Hi, Samantha. Hello.
Hello, everyone.
So that was Melody Cherie saying, hi, Samantha, hello, to a content creator that has 2,660 subscribers. So if Melody is about quality of character over numbers, then why did you say it takes numbers for content to get out there? But then I was like, you know what? Let me do another math time, right? Now, here is some math right here, okay? You have Tangled, Turbulent, Warlike, Eastly, and Grizzly with 10,100 subscribers. Total view count, 5,230,927 total views versus Abundantly Accomplished with 34,100 subscribers. Total views, 18,837,139 total views. A grand total difference of 24,100 subscribers and a difference of 13,606,212 views. So what did we learn here just now, this opening segment? Everybody is running their own race, right? Everybody can do what they want to do, but don't down others about it's not going to take an hour long when you do hell to the low, long string with yourself, but also too, don't talk about other people's numbers when the person you big up is bigger than you. Now, if what I'm saying ain't true, don't respond to me. But if you do respond to me, it must be true about your ass to some damn degree, a fifth, quarter, or a half of it. I ain't got no hate for you, but the facts are the facts. And if you giving facts, you ain't shading nobody. Let's continue on with this opportunity that's for content creators like Abundantly Accomplished and Moving Successfully. Okay? All right, moving on. So, like I said, last night I was up and about. We have another live stream for y'all tonight. We're going to be talking about Lake Nona, which is land that Disney has, but they have until 2028 to develop it. I have come up with a plan that I believe is going to be amazing. And the animation building that's at Disney's Hollywood Studios also have a plan for that too. So let's get to it here. So shout out to Urban Radio Nation. .blogspot.com. This is a huge platform. I wish got more love, and anytime I can get them on, I'm definitely going to do it. So check this out. BET Digital launches National Community Reporting Initiative to expand local multimedia journalism. Okay, the program marks the next phase of BET.com's video first evolution, empowering local journalists across the United States, including New York, Los Angeles, Memphis, Atlanta, DC, Houston, and Kentucky. So here we go. What is BET Digital Community Reporting? BET Digital Community Reporting is a hands-on journalism initiative built to put reporters on the ground in the neighborhoods that shape the national conversation, from city halls and school boards to protests, culture, and the stories no one else is chasing. Built across specialized beats, the initiative provides real assignments, real bylines, and real audience reach. following the launch of reimagined video first BET.com. So they just relaunched their website. I want to show you that now. So here it is here. All right, so this is their new website. So as you can see here, you see they got BET News, they got BET Talks, they got the Jason Lee Show, they got For the Fellas, they got Amplify, they got Taste That, they got The Shift, they got On TV full episodes, and then On TV right here is all of the shows, right? So this is their website. Don't worry, we're going to get to that creator tab here in just a minute. By the way, shout out to Kurt Franklin, okay? Going to be hosting the Stellar Awards, man. Listen, I think Kurt Franklin deserves more love in mainstream media. When I heard that Erica Campbell was getting her own morning show, I was happy for her because Erica Campbell been about her business. But I really thought the Kurt Franklin morning show would have been better. And I know that Kurt Franklin was trying to do a daytime talk show at one point in time. I hope that this opens the doors for all the hosting gigs that he wants to do. He hosted a dang show with his wife on TV1 as well. So shout out to that. Let's get back to our article here. BET Digital today announced the launch of its community reporting initiative, a national program designed to create new opportunities for multimedia journalists to report important and meaningful stories across the United States. The initiative will recruit local journalists to produce original video and multimedia reporting that highlights the people, issues, and cultural movements impacting their communities. Through on-the-ground coverage, the program aims to amplify voices, perspectives, and stories increasingly missing from traditional national coverage. The BET Community Reporting Initiative builds on BET's newly revamped BET.com and BET News. Moving beyond the traditional standalone publisher model, BET.com now serves as a video-first experience that connects audiences to BET content wherever it lives, including YouTube, social platforms, Paramount Plus, and BET. Also, too, I think they forgot VH1 because VH1 used to be under MTV control, but then VH1 moved from MTV control under to BET's control. So just wanted to mention that as well. The initiative is also an extension of the BET Career Studio, BET's digital-first platform that gives creators the infrastructure and distribution power of the BET brand now applied to journalists. Interested journalists can apply at www.betcareerstudio.com. The new model reflects BET's ongoing commitment to champion authentic storytelling by investing in journalists embedded within the communities they serve. BET is creating pathways for more representative storytelling rather that reflects the full breadth of Black communities across America while shaping a more community-driven future for journalism. Through BET's expansive digital platforms, these stories will elevate local voices, lived experiences, and perspectives that are too often overlooked, connecting millions of people to the community's conversations and change makers shaping culture every day. Yesha Callan, head of editorial for BET Digital, developed the program with Jason Samuels, a New York University professor and broadcast veteran who serves as a consultant for BET News. Together, they will lead the community reporting initiative, guiding editorial standards and mentoring participating journalists as the program expands. The legacy newsroom model is dissolving. Our goal is to empower local multimedia journalists to find, report, and share the stories that matter most to them. In an era of social media noise, we believe there's a real need for authentic, original news stories that create a sound that reaches people where they are. I just add a little sauce to what Jason Samuels said here. Produced by and for our community, said Jason Samuels. Callan, an award-winning journalist and award-winning documentarian, will manage and direct the initiative for BET Digital. She has built a career at the intersection of culture, storytelling, and community-focused reporting. Local journalists bring a depth of understanding that can't be replicated from afar, said Yesha Callan. This initiative is about investing in reporters who live in the communities they cover and giving them a national platform to tell the stories that matter most. At a time when newsrooms are being gutted and Black journalists are feeling the brunt of layoffs, it's not enough to talk about representation. We have to fund it. Content produced through the Community Reporting Initiative will be distributed across BET Digital's editorial and social platforms, reaching more than 200 million followers, expand the reach of local journalism nationwide. Below are a few other participating journalists. Fallon Brannon is an award-winning independent journalist and writer based in Los Angeles, California, IA. Her work has been featured in The Guardian, US, Afro, LA, Essence, Girls Unite, and Teen Vogue, among other publications. Brandy Hunter is a journalist, producer, and PhD student in journalism and strategic media. She has reported and produced for television news and digital platforms with bylines in Blavity, The Daily Beast, and Faithfully magazine. Larry Spoonhill Jr. is an Emmy Award-winning and two-time Edward R. Murrow winning journalist. He's a graduate of Vassola State University and a member of the National Association of Black Journalists and Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Trey Beamer is a Detroit-based media personality, host and storyteller who turns culture, community, and conversation into compelling stories. After years as a broadcast, streaming, and television journalist, Bree is ready to tell stories in a new way, bringing a sharp cultural lens and distinctly Detroit perspective to the people, ideas, and movements shaping what's next. Sydney Bellamy is an Atlanta-based multimedia journalist passionate about sports, HBCUs, and leaving any community that leaving any community that she has the opportunity to encounter better. A graduate of Florida A&M University with a degree in broadcast journalism, Bellamy is committed to shining a light on stories that otherwise would not receive it. Jonathan Giles is an Atlanta-based journalist, a former late-night TV writer. He founded Off Course, a sports-powered travel culture platform. His work appears across multiple platforms, including ABC, NBC, Ebony, and Saint magazine. And Sabrina Pierre is an Oregon journalist and first-generation Haitian-American storyteller with local and national media experience, including TMZ, who is passionate about news, culture, and the stories shaping the world around us. Outside journalism, she enjoys community events, new music, and archive runway shows, always keeping one eye on the culture and the other on the next good story. So, wanted to show y'all that there. Then, of course, as you guys know, we always showcase the press release because that is really foundational for legacy media, is these press releases that, get out to media, and then, all the blogs and everybody in between takes that, right? So here is the release right here. And then right here are the PR contacts: Mercedes Smith, mercedes.smith@bt.net, Autumn Griffin at autumn.griffin@bt.net, and Erica Knox, erica.knox@bt.net. So right here, as you can see right here, VH1. You also got BET Seals and BET Her, along with fast channels such as BET Tyler Perry Comedy, BET Tyler Perry Drama, BET Comedy Movies, BET Cinema, BET Classics, BET Visionaries, or Blackenaries. Black and Visionaries put together there, BET Throwbacks, and BET Pluto. I believe that they could eventually do BET News as a fast channel that's free advertising streaming television channel, right? Where you have live content and also you have produced content as well. So you're probably wondering, okay, Bray, this sounds like a really amazing opportunity. How do I get in on it? Well, you go betcreatorstudio.com, and here is the site here. So here we go. BET Creator Studio places talent at the center of a new era of content collaboration, a space intentionally cultivated for visionaries to ideate, connect, and produce at a higher level with access to state-of-the-art resources. Studios, equipment, production support, and strategic partnership come together in one place so content makers can move faster, think bigger, and keep the focus on what matters most: creative expression. Here we go. Creators have always driven culture. Now BET is giving them the infrastructure. BET Creator Studio is a digital first video-led, personality-driven content engine. Now, I do want to give credit to Revolt TV because they were doing this before BET, so they've been out there for a very long time. So if you want to apply with Revolt and be put through Revolt's platforms, you absolutely can do that. So I want to give credit to Revolt TV. Actually, I know this is a BET Live, but also too, I just want to showcase to y'all that they've been about it. Here we go. So just to show you right here, okay? So here is revolt.tv/creators rather. So here is this right here. We're gonna get back to BET in a minute. I just want to show y'all that things have been happening. Okay, give me a moment. Sure that y'all can see it. Yes. Okay. Awesome sauce. Okay. Here we go. Home for creators who shape culture. Your network of artists, YouTubers, and podcasters start here. You got the time. We got the platform. Imagine what achieving with the Revolt engine empowering you. What we offer right here: amplify your voice, get featured on our channels, and gain exposure to millions of fans. Monetize your content, unlock revenue streams, and get paid for doing what you love. Grow your audience. Tap into our network and watch your follower count grow. Access to exclusive resources. Benefit from mentorship workshops and tools to refine your craft. So you have 440 artists, music distribution reimagined. This is your era, embracing independence, taking control of your career, and maintaining full equity and ownership of your music. Then right here you have the YouTube Creator Network. Get the tools to increase your YouTube reach and revenue with extra promotion and support across Revolt's digital platforms and resources. And then right here you have the Revolt Podcast Network. Distribute your podcast through Revolt's Podcast Network. Get expert guidance on development and engagement. Take yours to the next level. So, like I said, it is so interesting to me that now all of these cable networks and other platforms like NBC that has the NBC Universal Launch Scripted Accelerator where 5 content creators are going to win a $20,000 development deal. I have not received word yet. I check back on Scribe every day. Well, once a week, really. Once a week. I was about to say every day. Sometimes it is every day. But sometimes it is the energy of checking every day because you just never know. But I have not received word, but when I do, I will hear something. But also, too, you have, studios. You guys remember Tubi was giving an opportunity for people's movies and TV shows to be a Tubi original, right? And they have 100 million monthly active users, and then of course the Blavity Career Collective. So this has been happening for a good minute now. Let's get back to BET here. BET Creator Studio is a digital-first, video-led, personality-driven content engine brought to life by the voices defining the next wave of what's hot. The model is straightforward. Talent leads with their voice, perspective, and community. BET brings the tools to scale and the cultural authority to take it further. That includes real pathways to revenue from brand deals and sponsorships to licensing and platform monetization. BET Creator Studio is built to help talent not just make great content, but build sustainable careers doing it. Let me read that 2 more times. That includes real pathways to revenue from brand deals and sponsorships to licensing and platform monetization. BET Creator Studio is built to help talent not just create great content, but build sustainable careers doing it. One more time for the one more time. That includes real pathways to revenue from brand deals and sponsorships to licensing and platform monetization. BET Career Studio is built to help talent not just make great content, but build sustainable careers doing it. Together, we are setting a new standard for what it means to invest in artistry and commit to brand collaboration. Keep going here. For creators, for BET, for culture, we don't just meet in the middle. We're building something entirely new. Applications are now open for talent ready to take their work to the next level. Bring your voice, your vision, and your audience. BET brings the platform, production, partnerships, and monetization infrastructure to match your creativity, our reach, endless possibilities. So let's talk about it. Here's how you join. So you click that apply to join. This is going to be the submission portal, right? So your name, first name, last name, email address, and phone number, right? Then you tell about your project, right? Please do not include information about other people in your submission, such as there it is. Sorry, y'all. I can see y'all. Please do not include information about other people in your submission, such as family members and friends, unless you have asked their permission and received their approval to do so. Keep in mind, we may contact them about your submission. In addition, do not include any sensitive information about yourself or other information you consider confidential or that can be embarrassing and you would like to keep private. So, show name, name of creator. Is there a production company attached? Yes or no? If yes, please subscribe. any other producers attached? Yes or no? If yes, please subscribe. If you have an agent, do you have an agent? Yes or no? If yes, who's your talent/agency? Is there talent attached? Yes or no? If yes, please subscribe. So then a log line. So that's basically like Double Dare, the messiest game show on television. That's the log line. Then the short synopsis is basically a summary of your show. Now, as you guys know, I submitted Brainley's virtual tour for NBC Universal, right? Because for one, that development deal has NBC, Peacock, Bravo, but also NBC Universal has a lot of other entities as well with that, right? So the world is your oyster, as they say, and also too including let me see here. What was Rock Studios from NBC Universal, which is a next generation creative engine powering brand growth across iconic IP and fandom. So you also have that. So understanding that each platform requires a different energy, you have to have a game plan. Now, here's the thing. Whatever show gets picked up by NBC Universal, that's the show. But all those other shows revert back to me and revert back to those people who end up, right? Now, I'm explaining the minutia because I'm going to give you my strategy, what I think you should do with BET. Okay? Now, it's going to contradict what I just said, but there's a reason for it. Like I said, each platform requires a different energy. So depending on the reach is how you move on the platform, right? Let's continue on. So then upload media files. Now, there's a link that I'm going to show you here in just a minute that is very important because when I did this, StreamYard downloaded it as a MP4, but you have to convert over to either an MP3 or WMA, right? You can also upload a pitch deck, right? A pitch deck is basically a PowerPoint presentation talking about the show, your audience, what you want to do, how many times you want to do the show, this, that, and third. But here is something important that you should know. So as you can see here, you got, I'm trying to zoom in here. Okay, no matter how much I zoom in, it's not going to do it. But you have comedy, business and entrepreneurship, gaming, lifestyle, music and black culture, sports, true crime, and other, right? So you have 8 different genres that you can do, right? Then you need to choose. Okay, don't worry about it. So the format is scripted and unscripted, okay? So those are the formats, right? And then time and schedule format. So is it going to be an hour, half an hour show? It's going to be an hour show. It's going to be daily. It's going to be weekly, etc. Right? So the show I did was 2 hours long, right? That is the format for Brainley's virtual tour. I did the same format, but I remixed it in a way that I don't think it's ever been done before. And I can't share it because it is too damn good, but I promise you, if BET Creator Studio picks it up, y'all gonna know about it. It's that good. So I did 6 to 8 p.m. nightly and live, because that is also a critical part. Is this live content or is this, taped content, right? And then of course you have your submission terms and conditions, right? So I'm gonna take you through all this here. And then you agree to this here. By clicking submit, I agree to BET Creator Studio submission terms and conditions, and acknowledge that any information provided will be used to contact me if necessary, assess my submission or other purposes as described in the privacy policy. So what will end up happening when you get that, go here for a minute, excuse me, y'all. And like I said, I'm taking you through this here because it's important for you to know that you do have a way to make it, right? And not everybody has a agent, has a manager, has a team. Sometimes it's just you and God, or wherever you believe in, right? So after you get done submitting your submission, right, you will get this. Thank you. Your submission has been reviewed, right? And then you will get an email, right, from BET Creator Studio. Now, what they will submit to you is a submission confirmation, right? So here is this, right? Okay. Show this here. I'm not going to show y'all the idea, okay? Now, I submitted this last night, literally late in the midnight hour, okay? So here it is here. Submission confirmation. Dear Brandon, thank you for submitting your project for BET's Creator Studio. We have received your submission successfully. Project summary. Below is a summary of the submission data. Okay. Now, with that said, what you'll get here, you'll get this, and then you'll get a summary of everything, right? At the end, it'll say at the end of the email, it's going to say this. Next steps. Our team will review your submission carefully. If your project is selected for further consideration, we will contact you using the information you provided. We appreciate your interest in BET's Creator Studio and look forward to reviewing your creative work. Okay. So what you will get is basically everything. You'll get you'll basically get the first name. Let me see if I can do this live. Give me a moment, y'all. Because like I said, I want to be able to showcase to y'all the behind the scenes of it, because not everybody, has it like that, right? So I try my very best to always make sure that you guys have access to what you need. Okay. All right, give me one moment here, y'all. One moment. Okay. Give me one moment, y'all. No. I'm still here, y'all. I'm still here. I don't know why I did that. Okay, give me one moment, y'all. Okay, let me do this. Okay, save as copy. I'm just showing you what the format is going to look like here, right? Do that real quickly. So when you get the email, right, it's going to give you basically everything that you gave them, right? So this is what it's going to look like, right? So this is what it's going to look like right here, right? It's going to have everything that I showed you. So basically everything that you submit on that form is going to come out like this: your first name, your last name, your email address, your phone number, show name of creator, right? So that will be on there. Let's see. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Now I'm going to show you each part of the form. Y'all, this is our show. We got time. Literally, as soon as I saw this, I'm like, oh no, I got to let my people know. And this is if you actually want to do this. You do not have to do this, okay? But also, too, I talk about media all the time. So, of course, I'm usually ahead of everybody per usual because there's nobody on YouTube talking about media like I do. Let's get that straight right there now. So this here. Okay. Last thing here. Okay, awesome. Let me submit these here so you guys can see it. All right. Then after that, you'll have that one. So after this first one right here, the next thing that you're going to see, let me go back to my email to make sure that I'm giving it to you guys in the order. And of course, your show name as well. That's very important that you have your show name and the name of creator. So that after that, then you'll get this on your form. This will be the next thing that will be on there. Is there a production company attached? Whatever answer you gave, and you'll produce attached, another answer. Then do you have an agent? Your answer. Is there talent attached? Your answer. If yes, please subscribe. Your answer. Then after that, you'll have your log line, and whatever your log line was, your short synopsis, whatever your short synopsis was, upload media files, that there, and your genre, that there, wherever you chose. The last thing here is your time and schedule format, and then agree to BET Creator Studio submission release terms, right? So that is basically it right there. So like I said, if you are going to record in StreamYard, Restream, Stream Elements, OBS, even on your phone, right? Because you can record on your phone, right? Or you record on your laptop. You may have to convert from an MP4 to MP3, right? So this is renderly.com. Okay, this is a great site. Now, some of the MP4 to MP3s, they take about, I think some of them take up maximum 1 gig, the other 5 gigs, right? This took my thing, which was like, I think 149 gigs, and gave it to me immediately. So it's 100% free. Let me say that again, 100%. Let me see how much gas. Okay, there we go. Okay, 100% free, quick setup, browser based. Okay, so I linked this link to Renderly Studio, or also known as renderly.com, in the description box. So when you are done downloading it, go to this, drop it in, and it will give it to you. Then you upload it through that form. Okay. So I wanted to come on and just give this to y'all because at the beginning, middle, end of the day, not everybody got an agent, a manager, a publicist, this, that, and third. Not to mention, too, you're trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, whether you're a family of 1 or, you're a family of 5, what have you. And also, too, your main job is your main job, and this is a side hustle. So you have to be strategic in how you navigate trying to make your side hustle your main hustle. So like I said, you do not have to do this at all. Believe me, I'm not forcing anybody to do anything that they do not want to do. But we can't say that we want opportunity and then not show up for it, right? Because eventually ABC is going to have to do a career studio. NBC, they are ahead of everybody else, right? Fox, they have Fox Creator Studios, right? So with new verticals coming in soon. CBS, they will have to do a career studio very soon as well. And the CW, they definitely should be doing a career studio, right? So this is just a sneak peek at what the industry will be doing in due time. So just want to come on and give that to y'all. So yes, indeed. Yeah. So yes, indeed. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this good old Friday. Yes, indeed. So, well, man, I'll be getting me some glasses soon. It's been, oh my God, I think I went almost all year without glasses, which is crazy work. I have been completely fine. I've been able to pretty much, see everything. I see that, it says Sharpie on it, right? So believe me, I've been fine, y'all. But I do miss glasses on my face. It's just when you've grown up with glasses for so long, you feel naked without them. It's not the same. So, but yes, indeed. So, yeah, just want to come on and just give y'all that opportunity. Now, here's the thing. There is no deadline for this, as I have found, right? So it did not say you need to submit this by so-and-so. So it seems like this is an open-ended application, okay? So yes, indeed. Oh, there was one more thing I was going to show y'all. One more thing. I need to show y'all this, okay? Because this is the strategy that I have utilized, right? So just want to show the tips to y'all. There we go. All right. Okay, make sure y'all can see it. Okay, very good. Y'all can see it. Okay, here we go. So I took all those. So remember all those terms down at the bottom, right? The submission terms. Here it is here. So here's the plain English translation. What this means for you: by submitting your idea to BET Career Studio, you agree that BET and related companies can review your submission, but they are not promising to buy it, produce it, pay you, or keep it confidential. Number one, BET may already have a similar idea. BET receives and develops many ideas. If your submission is an idea that copyright does not protect, similar or identical to some that BET was already considering, similar to something that, or similar to some BET or another career independent develops, BET then may use that type of material without paying you or owing you anything. Number two, your submission is not confidential. You agree that there is no confidential fiduciary or business or implied business relationship between you and BET. In plain English, do not assume BET is keeping your idea secret. Number three, you are claiming the material is yours. You promise that you created and own the material. It does not violate someone else's intellectual property rights. No one else owns the rights to it. You have not already granted those rights to someone else, and there are no legal disputes or claims involved in it. Number four, BET only has to pay for protected material it actually uses. If some part of your submission is legally protected and BET wants to use it, BET must say there's a separate written agreement signed by both sides regarding compensation. Even then, the agreement says BET will not pay more than what it normally pays for similar material. Number five, you cannot assume BET considers your idea protected. The fact that BET reviews your idea or even discusses it with you does not mean BET agrees that your idea is legally protected. Number six, BET is not responsible for your submission materials. BET is not responsible if your submitted materials are lost or damaged and does not have to return them to you. Okay? Follow the bouncing ball. Number seven, you're giving up certain legal claims, even unknown ones. You waive certain rights to claims that you do not currently know about, including rights under California Civil Code Section 1542 and similar laws. In simple terms, you are broadly releasing BET from certain future claims connected to the submission. New York law applies. Any dispute is governed by New York law and generally must be handled in the courts of New York County, New York. Number 9, you have only 6 months to bring a claim. If you believe BET improperly used your legally protected material, you must make your claim within 6 months after you knew or reasonably should have known about the issue. Number 10, your potential financial recovery is heavily limited. Even if you win a claim, your recovery cannot exceed the lesser of the fair market value of the material when you file a release, or $1,000. You also agree that BET can. You also agree that you cannot seek to stop BET from producing, releasing, advertising, distributing, licensing, or promoting its program. Number 11, you waive a jury trial. You agree that disputes related to this issue will not be decided by a jury. Number 12, you are acknowledging that you understand the agreement. By accepting, you are saying you understand the terms and either consult a lawyer or have chosen not to consult one. The agreement also says these terms can apply to future materials you submit to BET unless BET and you agree otherwise in writing. The biggest takeaway, BET can review your idea, but submitting it does not automatically give you right to payment, ownership of some project, confidentiality, or control of what BET develops. Your strongest protection would generally apply to specific original expression that's legally protected, not merely a broad concept, format, premise, theme, or general idea. Example, if you submit a reality dating show where contestants are divided into 4 groups based on car colors, which is Uno the best car, I pitched that during the entertainment Almer's era is here, just to showcase to y'all live in real time what branded marketing or branded entertainment marketing could look like. So that's an idea. I don't think Mattel's going to do that, although it would be a very highly entertaining dating competition, or reality dating competition rather. The general concept may not receive much protection, but your specific written scripts, original character, dialogue, artwork, detailed creative materials, videos, and other copyrightable expression may have stronger legal protection. Important. This is a plain English explanation, not legal advice. Because this agreement limits your claims 6 months and potentially caps damages at $1,000, it may be worthy to have a entertainment intellectual property attorney review before submitting especially valuable or commercially developed original material. So this is what I asked. So if BET picks up Brantley's virtual tour, is it still my show and idea? Potentially, yes, but it entirely depends on BET makes the deal with you. Based on the submission, right, agreement alone, simply submitting Brantley's virtual tour does not automatically mean BET owns it. It also does not guarantee you retain full ownership if they decide to produce it. Let me read that 2 more times for y'all. Okay, let me read it 2 more times for y'all. Potentially, yes, but it depends entirely on the deal BET makes with you. Based on submission agreement alone, simply submitting Brantley's virtual tour does not automatically mean BET owns it, but it also does not guarantee that you retain full ownership if they decide to produce it. Potentially, yes, but it depends entirely on the deal BET makes with you. Based on submission agreement alone, simply submitting Brantley's virtual tour does not automatically mean BET owns it, and also does not guarantee that you retain full ownership if they decide to produce it. The key distinction is submission release. BET reviews the idea and limits their claims. The acquisition development agreement determines who owns the show, intellectual property, format, style, underlying rights. If BET mix it up, you should negotiate to keep as much ownership and control as possible. Your ideal deal structure, you could seek language such as created by Brantley based on the original concept created and owned by Brantley. BET receives exclusive rights to produce and distribute the TV streaming version during the term of the agreement. That could mean you retain ownership of the underlying intellectual property. BET receives a license or exclusive production distribution rights. You are credited as the creator. You can be the host and potentially an executive producer. Your compensation is defined in a separate agreement. If BET stops producing the show or never moves forward, certain rights can revert back to you. BET cannot automatically own every future Brantley's virtual tour expansion unless specifically agreed. The mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Shout out to UNICEF, by the way, for that great slogan for sure. My advice, right? Do not assume the BET submission form protects your ownership. If BET expresses interest, the next contract is extremely important. Before signing an option, development, shopping, production, or purchase agreement, have an entertainment attorney review it. And practically, yes, if you create Brantley's virtual tour, you can position it as your original show idea. But once the network formally picks up, the question of who legally owns it, what is determined by the contract you sign. But once the network formally picks up, the question of who legally owns but the question of who legally owns what, rather, is determined by the contracts you sign, not simply by who originally thought of the concept. So, when I asked, would it be better to submit Brainley's virtual tour or to submit a new idea and keep Brainley's virtual tour my own platform? Yes, if keeping Brainley's virtual tour as your independent platform and long-term brand is important to you, I would generally recommend submitting a new idea to BET instead of submitting the full virtual tour concept. Smart strategy, flagship, pitch the spinoff. Think of Brainley's virtual tour as your home base and intellectual property platform. Brainley's virtual tour, your independent media brand and platform. Then create a BET-specific original show that can live within the same universe without giving BET a claim to the entire flagship concept, right? So, your example structure, your platform, Brainley's virtual tour, your independent YouTube/digital platform, your website, social media channels, your interviews and original content, your long-term brand expansion opportunities, BET submission, a completely new show format created specifically for BET, different title, different recurring structure, different show mechanics. BET can potentially own or license that specific series. Why this is potentially better? The submission agreement you shared is broad and heavily favors BET. I would be cautious about submitting your most valuable central intellectual property under those terms, particularly if your goal is to build Brainley's virtual tour as a long-term independent platform. A new BET show instead could give you BET exposure, BET audience, Brainley brand recognition, more viewers for your independently owned platform. My recommended approach: keep Brainley's virtual tour as your original flagship. Submit a new idea that can introduce from the creator and host of Brainley's virtual tour that lets BET be a potential career launching, distribution, and production partner without automatically making your flagship concept the centerpiece of complicated ownership negotiation. The best of both worlds. Chill it out, take it slow. Then you rock out the show. You get the best of both worlds. Mix it all together. Oh, yeah. Da, 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 da. You got the best of both worlds. Hashtag shout out to all the Hannah Montana fans out there. I see y'all. I'm one as well. A BET show could eventually become a sister property rather than replacing your platform. So Brainley's virtual tour, rather, your BET original series, your podcast, events, live shows, YouTube content, interviews, and future platforms. My recommendation: keep Brainley's virtual tour for yourself, at least for now, and develop a fresh BET-specific idea to submit. That's the safer strategic route if your priority is maintaining independent ownership and creative control. So I want to read that to y'all just so that way you guys can have a full scope of what you want to do. Now, I took the format of Brainley's virtual tour, I remixed it into a show that is perfect for BET. I swear to God, listen, I didn't get into the BET Next Gen program, okay? But of course, there's a lot of people who did not get in either, okay? So listen, you do what you can with what you got while you got it, and now you have this great opportunity with BET Creator Studio right here. So just wanted to showcase this opportunity to you all right? And like I said, if you missed the live show this morning, that's what the replay is for, y'all. You can replay this at any time you want and utilize this as a guide. Right now, I'm going to show you something because I think this is very important. Right here, BET Career Studio, right? That's it. That's it. That's literally it, right? So, give me one moment here. Let me go back to here. Thanks so much. Okay. Now, if I take that hashtag, it's loading. Give it a moment, y'all. This is why it's important to recognize in being first, okay? So here it is here. Here's the hashtag. BET Creator Studio right here. All right, so let's go scroll. Right there, Folk Culture, right there. And Braylon Lee, right there. All right. So I am literally the first person on YouTube to cover, okay, this opportunity. This is why it's important to hashtag your stuff, right? So this probably will be the only live stream to talk about BET Creator Studio and how people could get in the door. Now, should be a lot more people talking about this, but of course, YouTube is going YouTube, right? But at the end of the day, as long as one person knows about it, you're good to go. And by the way, shout out to, right, BET's casting call. So for the past couple of years at the BET X Experience, they have been doing an open casting call where you can be in front of people from the industry, and that can lead to opportunities. So shout out to BET for being about the business. And I think that this is an extension of that. So just want to showcase to y'all right there. All right. So yes, indeed, there, y'all. So with that being said, I'm going to turn my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. So yes, indeed, there. So we'll take a little bit of a commercial break, and we'll be back with more right after this. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Roll it, everybody.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Braylon Lee got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand, and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power, to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free. Trust and believe it's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. And just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story. But in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Power 923 Jams and the Arkansas Minority Health Commission encourages you to take the COVID-19 vaccine to help keep you and your loved ones safe. Involved in our community, the People Station, Power 923 Jams. KIPR Pine Bluff, Little Rock, KFOG, Little Rock, a Cumulus Media Station. And now, back to the jams. Hip-hop. Drake.
Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, well, girls want girls where I'm from.
R&B.
J. Howell.
Just 'cause I love you and you love me.
And now, bumping back-to-back continuous music with another fresh new jam. Heard here first on the People Station, Power 923 Jams. Power 923 Jams.
Welcome to Copeland's.
Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big, or if you like, too small. Copeland's, there's always something good.
Welcome to Copeland's.
Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big, or if you like, too small. Copeland's, there's always something good.
Sweet morning dew, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. I come from your face. Our son is your son.
Welcome to the celebration.
We all we got.
I'll do that. Don't you leave here today for happiness. I want you to leave here with children.
I'm loving it. 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 I'm loving it.
I love you so much. I tell you that many times. I love you that much. Yes, indeed. Welcome back here to Brayley's virtual tour live. Glad to have all you here on tour with me, or as I like to say, I love you so much. I tell you, I love you so much. I tell you thrice. But welcome back in to Brayley's virtual tour live. We are once again live on tour. As you know, I'm making it do what it do and everything else. You'd never know what's going to happen when we're live on tour. So I just got a notification on my phone about some really, really big news. Now, we talked about the CW, right? Not too long ago. And y'all, there is a huge event on the way from Miss USA. But this is an exclusive from the Business Insider. If you guys have not been paying attention to Business Insider, I need you to read stories from Business Insider because they have the juice. All right, here we go. This is breaking right now. So here we go. Business Insider. Miss USA has been dropped by the CW a week before the pageant. This is an exclusive from Business Insider. Okay, all right. Miss USA has been dropped by the CW network a week before the pageant. Shout out to Anta Cormastays. Sorry if I butchered your name, beautiful. So this came out August 20th, which is yesterday, but still, I just got the notification today. So, anyway, either way, this is still new news. Either way, the next Miss USA won't be coming to your television screens after all. A spokesperson for the CW confirmed to Business Insider on Thursday the network will not air the Miss Teen USA and Miss USA finals next week as originally planned. Let me read that 2 more times for you all. A spokesperson for the CW confirmed to Business Insider on Thursday that the network will not air the Miss Teen USA and Miss USA finals next week originally as planned. The next Miss USA won't be, A spokesperson for the CW, confirmed to Business Insider on Thursday that the network will not air the Miss Teen USA and Miss USA finals next week as originally planned. After careful consideration, conversations with the Miss USA organization, the CW network has decided to forego next week's broadcast of Miss USA and Miss Teen USA pageants. The spokesperson sent a statement with which the organization and all of this year's contestants well in the competition. Interesting. A spokesperson for Miss USA told Business Insider that the pageant will be available to watch on the Queen Beauty Network, or QBN, the streaming platform focused on pageant, fashion, and beauty industries, as it was in 2025. The Miss USA organization also addressed the change in Instagram story 2 weeks ago. We identified a contractual issue with our production arrangements that cannot be resolved within the necessary time frame. It said, since then, our team has worked diligently to explore options that will allow us to continue with a live broadcast on the CW. Unfortunately, we were unable to mutually agreeable terms for this year's event. The organization added it was grateful for its relationship with the CW and open to opportunities to work together in the future. Miss USA CEO and President Tom Bordor previously announced in June that the pageant had agreed to a new deal with the network. It was meant to be a return to cable, even though the CW is a broadcast network, everybody, which has seen its leadership change hands 3 times since 2020 and weather several highly publicized scandals. The CW network previously agreed to a 3-year deal with then CEO Layla Rose in April 2024. A month later, Miss USA 2023, Noella Voyant, and Miss Teen USA, Uma Sofia Savara, relinquished their titles. First in the pageant's 70-year-plus history, the pageant queens have said that they've been bullied by Rose, who denies the allegations in there. I believe it was Miss South Carolina that she had a racist past, and she did not give a damn uckerish about it. And there was a black woman who took her place. Okay, so pageantry, the pageant world is very, very real. Okay. Miss USA 2024 took place in August of 2024 and aired on CW as scheduled. But in 2025, the network confirmed to Business Insider that it had no plans to air that year's pageant. It was the first time Miss USA had not been televised since 1965. Good damn. Broder, who replaced Rose in September 2025, was excited about the pageant returning to television, or to TV. Bringing Miss USA and Miss Teen USA back to CW for both competitions is a defining moment as we celebrate 35 years of Miss USA, he said in a press release announcing the new deal in June. The CW reaches audiences in every corner of the country, and there's no better stage on which to showcase these 102 extraordinary women as they compete for 2 of the most iconic titles in the world, he added. Right here, the Miss Teen USA and the Miss USA finals will take place at the Adrian Arsh Center in Miami on August 26th and 27th. So some very sad news to report to you all there. So if you were looking forward to the Miss USA pageant and the Miss Teen USA pageant, it will no longer be on the CW. Quite sad there. Let me see if I can find a positive news story for you all. I just literally saw that. I'm just like, okay, we're here. Let's talk about it. Might as well. Let's see here. You know what? Okay. This is interesting. Actually, you know what? I will do a twofer for y'all. I'll do a twofer for y'all. Because one of them is an update, right? And the other one is something very, very, very good. Yeah. Give me a moment here. Oh yeah, I want to talk about that too. Okay, I'll talk about that as well. All right, here we go, y'all. Just to give y'all some stories here. Okay, here we go. So here's this one right here. Jafar Jackson says the Michael sequel will go deeper into assault allegations, admits that his uncle's voice not being heard affected the family. So this came out 17 hours ago. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. Jafar Jackson hosts the next chapter of Michael. Will dig deeper into one of the most controversial periods of his uncle's life. The 30-year-old actor who portrays Michael Jackson in the hit biopic told Gentleman's Quarterly Middle East that the planned sequel could explore this child ex-use allegations that followed the late singer's beginning in the 1990s. I think the second film will give even more insight from his point of view, because at the end of the day, the allegations are always from someone else's. Jafar said it's someone else's story. It's someone else's idea of what it is, and it's mainly driven by an agenda, he continued. And that's really been the issue we've been having as a family, not having Michael's voice being heard. Jafar also reflected on Michael's character during his later years, right? He never changed that purity, that sense of always wanting to find the good of the people. He said, added, he never stopped treating people with kindness. Calling his uncle broken, Jafar added, his heart still stayed the same. I hope that this is felt in the second movie. Lionsgate is reportedly targeting production for late 2026, early 2027. Will you be watching? Absolutely, I will. As you guys know, they actually can shore up the second film because there was so much, there was so much film footage that was filmed from the first movie that did make it to the second movie. So there is that there. Now, here's some news right here. Now, this is big right here. Black China launches her own women's basketball team. The 3-3 squad is set to make its California debut. I'm going to call her Angel White. That is her name. So Angel White launches her own women's basketball team. The 3-3 squad is set to make its California debut. Angela White is bringing her Heart's Pure brand into a completely different arena with the launch of a women's 3-3 basketball team. The entrepreneur has introduced Heart's Pure Elite, an Olympic-style squad featuring young female athletes. The team will make its competitive debut August 30th during Threes League OC tournament at Ocean View High School in Huntington Beach, California. The four-player roster includes Zulmar Zul Esquez, Tatiana Aubrey, Deja Smith, and Sky Newsome. Promotional material describes Pure Hearts Elite as more than a team and a movement while pushing the message, focus, discipline, and elevate. The basketball venture expands White's Heart's Pure Cosmetics brand, carrying over its black and pink identity into sports. The move also comes as White 38 continues reshaping her public image. She recently announced her upcoming memoir, Sober Mind, Letting Go of Black China, Living My Faith. For years, people knew me for headlines, opinions, and assumptions. But now they'll have the opportunity to hear directly from my heart, she said. White also emphasized family, faith, and sobriety while raising her children, King, Cairo, and Dream. Will you be supporting? Absolutely. Anytime that women's basketball can expand, why not? And Angel White has done such a beautiful job of recognizing that her history does not have to determine her destiny. So there is the team there. So nothing but light, love, prayers, and blessings to that team. Whoop some ass and win that shit. Win that shit. Win that shit. Okay, that is absolutely incredible. And then right here, y'all, check this out. Now, this is really, really big. This happened actually yesterday. One lucky person has the chance to win $50,000 grand finale prize at Uno Championship Series. Yes, this is no joke, everybody. Mattel has introduced the Uno Championship Series, a new competitive tournament culminating in a $50,000 grand prize event in Los Angeles on November 11th. You guys remember the Uno Social Club that I talked about here on the channel? This is just another expansion of the Uno brand. I think they have a franchise marketing job at Mattel for Uno right now that people can apply for. So. Sorry, y'all. I think I got it. Yeah, I do. Okay. Players can earn a spot through in-person qualifiers, rather, in Kissimmee, Florida, October 3rd, Chicago, October 10th, and El Segundo, California, October 17th, with one winner from each city advancing to the finals. Now, if you don't live in those cities, no need to fear. An online path is also available. Digital qualifiers run through the Uno mobile app from August 31st to September 27th, sending the top 4 finishers to the championship, which will also welcome international competitors and stream live on Twitch. Kate Buford, Mattel Games Vice President Global Head, says the series gives fans a front row seat as elite players battle it out to become this year's Uno champion. Alongside the tournament, Mattel is rolling out a matching product line that includes a $19.99 championship series tournament set, a $19.99 championship belt, child, a $24.99 card shuffler, and a $32.99 expand tournament set that holds 336 cards and supports up to 30 players. Registration details for the qualifying events are available on Mattel's website. So give me a moment. Because I saw this, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta let y'all know about this. So we're gonna look at all of the things here. And all these things are available now, y'all. So I'm going to show y'all everything that you can get right now from this. Okay, y'all. So here we go. So this is the Uno Championship Series set, okay, designed for 6 to 20 players, okay? Now, that is the Uno belt, okay? Right there, that is the Uno belt. So I think that is the whoever wins the championship series, you get that there. Okay. Special rules for every round, a trophy for the winner, and there it is there with a scorecard right there. Okay, so that is that right there. Then you have the Uno champion belt. When I tell you, people are about to get in their back. Oh, motherfucker. It's over. But this is cool, though. Listen, if there could be a championship belt for WWE, why not for Uno? Okay? And can you imagine, imagine a Uno tournament in Las Vegas at a card table in Vegas. This is what it's leading up to. I promise y'all. Okay. That room that they did at the Palm Springs, at the Palms Hotel in Vegas. Come on. It's all leading to that. Here's the card shuffler here. And then here is the expanded set right here. Okay, here's the expanded set. Child, they are not playing. Okay, they are not playing at all. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it, and I am here for it. This is just absolutely huge. Yes, I do. Alicia Brown, child. Alicia Brown deserves exactly what the fuck she's getting. By the way, shout out to Carmelo Anthony, who got a huge win because finally the history of that piece of shit Astard, thankfully, who is no longer here, okay? He has a history that everybody's been saying, so now it's going to be heard. So very, very, very well done, right? So let's indeed there. And then, of course, let's see here. By the way, shout out to congratulations is in order for Cammie Crawford. She woke up a missus, so she is married. She's married now. Congratulations to her. No, Cammie Crawford's a beautiful woman, man. She really is. Seems like a really sweet spirit too. You know what I mean? So, like I said, there's a lot more other things to talk about in the news. You know what I mean? So just if you really are just that done with everything in between, if you washed up, dried up, and you ain't got nothing else to talk about, just say that shit and move out the way so the rest of us who actually know what we're doing can do it. By the way, y'all, just know that they will be talking about this today, child. Should I get into streaming? Okay, that's what she's asking, and I'm sure people will be dragging her, tagging her, and ragging her in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, all right. Not wishing that, of course, but like this. Child, in the words of Kate Michelle, when you are no more for your drama than your gift. Okay. Here's this news here as well. Now this is from T-Pain. Shout out to T-Pain. Yeah. What's your name? Let me talk to you. Buy you a drink. So T-Pain is leveling up Nappy Boy Entertainment in a big way. The Grammy-winning artist just expanded his creative empire with a brand new content building designed for creators to work, shoot, and build their brands. The space reportedly includes podcast studios that creators can rent out, a full kitchen, and a dedicated area for T-Pain to film his cooking show, car showcase. Production areas and even more room for original content. So congratulations to T-Pain. That is incredible, right? So congratulations to T-Pain. As we get ready to wrap up the show, there's one more thing I want to show y'all here. Nick Cannon is still hosting Wildin' Out, but he's doing it in a very big fashion here. He's doing Wildin' Out in a bigger fashion than he did before. According to TMZ, the long-run comedy series is moving away from a traditional studio format and plans to take the show on the road full-time for its upcoming season. Executive producer Rick Michael says episodes will be filmed during live tour stops across the country, essentially combine the Wild Out television show and live experiences. Cities reportedly being targeted include Miami, Chicago, Houston, Atlanta, Memphis, and New York. The new format could also give locals a chance to get on the action, with casting calls expected to be held in each city. Winners will reportedly have an opportunity to participate in the live show, while local celebrities may also make appearances when the tour comes to town. One question remains: where the fans will be able to watch the new season. It's reportedly unclear whether Wild 'N Out will continue on traditional cable or land on a streaming platform. Nick Cannon created Wild 'N Out, hosted by Nick Cannon, first premiered in 2005, has become one of the longest running hip hop comedy shows on television. First of all, I love it. I think that he should do Wild 'N Out Plus as a streaming platform, sincerely, and then just do Wild 'N Out Studios and everything else. I know he always has incredible entertainment, but this here, congratulations to Nick Cannon. That is it for me, y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. A lot of other things to talk about in the world is going down. So there is that for those who need to learn how to be a content creator and not having to wait for something to die down so you can move on to your actual real one. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. And then we have this live stream here. Y'all, Extreme Makeover Lake Nona Disney East Breakdown Town Hall. We'll be talking about Lake Nona and what could be of Lake Nona. They have one more year until 2028 to make it do what it do. So actually, no, they have 2027, 2020. So they got 2 more years before this land is given up. And also, too, we're going to talk about the Imagineering, the animation building, rather, inside Hollywood Studios. I do have a purpose for that, a new purpose for that, rather, and wait till you see. It's going to be amazing. That will be happening in 5 hours at 6 o'clock. One love, much love, all love. I feel the love. It's in right back to you. Bye. By the way, Hot Barbecue is back at Buffalo Wild Wings. Get it? It's a limited time thing. It is the throwback menu. Okay, just point that out. They got lemon pepper hot too. I love lemon pepper hot, but they need to keep Hot Barbecue. If this is a test to see which of the things out of the throwback menu should stay at Buffalo Wild Wings, it should be Hot Barbecue. But they also have a drink that they used to have back in the day that also sounds really good as well. So, one love, much love, all love. Once again, I feel the love. It's in the rabbit too. Bye, everybody. Love y'all.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, You rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort. Prepare for a journey.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child, Brennan over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Brennan over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
Power 923 Jams and the Arkansas Minority Health Commission encourages you to take the COVID-19 vaccine to help keep you and your loved ones safe. Involved in our community, the People Station, Power 923 Jams. KIPR Pine Bluff, Little Rock, KFOG, Little Rock, a Cumulus media station. And now, back to the jams. Hip-hop. Drake.
Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, well, girls want girls where
R&B. J. Howell.
Just 'cause I love you and you love me.
And now, bumping back-to-back continuous music with another fresh new jam. Heard here first on the People Station, Power 923 Jams.
Good morning, TikTok. Can I have your attention, please? Girl, are you Good morning, TikTok. Can I have your attention, please? Girl, are you ticking? Are you talking? Because knowledge is knocking. Then I want to talk to you real quick about ignoring a bitch. Oh, there's power in turning the other cheek. Now, I'm going to tell you something. One thing about people that like to throw shade, you don't fight shade with shade. The only thing that overrides and destroys the shade is the sunlight. See, your light gotta be so bright that you keep that bitch where they belong. In the shadows, the dark. The bitch is invisible, and we don't see you, girl. See, you don't go back and forth with a person that's hating on you, because when you do that, you become just like them. A weak bitch. So the next time they mention your name in a status, or your name come up in a conversation, don't respond because you're too high to look that low. We can't go back and forth with people that we can't reach and that's not on our level. We not sitting at the same table eating the same meals.